Guys, the movie Monica, the Nollywood movie Monica by Uche Montana, produced by her on her YouTube channel, has been having this whole hype around it. And uh, right now on the channel, it is about 22 million views. That's how you know that the movie is really doing well. So it has been having like this whole hype around it. And I said, you know what? I might as well go see the movie. So I went to see the movie, and this is my thoughts, and this is what I think. This is my supposition about the movie. I love the movie. Let me say that. Before I rate the movie, I'm going to say this. I love the movie. One thing that hits me about the movie is the storyline. I love the storyline. We don't know how the storylines in Nollywood movies can be repetitive. However, this one gave a freshness to it. The fact that it was based on a true life story, and the fact that some of us can live vicariously through it and can relate to it, was what got me. I loved the storyline of the movie, and the moral the movie has in it, like the lesson to take home, was great, because sometimes you're engrossed in trying to be selfless and try to give a helping hand to people, whether it's your family, your friends. Then you deny yourself of your growth, your development. You deny yourself of certain privileges that you need to give yourself to grow and become better, because you're so deeply immersed in trying to please people, please your family, by sacrificing yourself to do everything for them and always showing up, regardless of how you feel, regardless of the situation around you. And sometimes they take it for granted, because when you can show up, they rub it on your face and say, oh, you've not been doing anything from the job. So a lot of people can relate to this movie, and that's why I am loving it, and I love it, and I'm interested in watching the movie a second time. Yes, I am. Let's dive right into the pros, the cons. I'm gonna single out. I'm gonna talk about the characters first. You all know Uche Montana is a phenomenal actress. She is a beautiful, phenomenal actress. She embodied the character of Monica, and she delivered. By the way, the title of the movie is Monica. She delivered. She did awesomely well. Everything from the little girl who represented Uche Montana to Uche Montana herself. It was a good transition. I loved it. Also, another thing, another character I'm going to talk about was the mom. My God, phenomenal. 10 over 10. That woman did it for me. Like, she was the person I loved the most in the movie. She played the villain, and she played it well. She gave me the old Hollywood women's character vibe. You know how the Patience Ozok was, the Ngozi Zonos, the Nena Edochie. You know how they acted like real Nigerian. These are real Nigerian women, real village women. How they acted. That's how she acted, and more. She embodied the character. She delivered. It was like she was really probably in a situation like that, and she was the mom to the person in reality, and she came into the movie and said, you know what, I'm just gonna play my truth. My God, that woman was the top tier for me. Like, she was the zenith of everything. She stayed up on the roof. It was good. She played the character well, and she interpreted the character. So when it was force and versus force, like Ailey's Uche Montana, who is deft at what she does, and this woman who embodied the character like she was from the old Nollywood days, and vibe. vibe. The her brother also played a good character in the story. He did well. The sister also embodied her character, but I feel like she was doing it at some point. It was not like real, especially the point where she was trying to, when the guy came home and she was trying to introduce, and she was trying to make Monica realize that, oh, this guy is my man now and he ain't going nowhere. She was being touchy and being melodramatic, histrionic, overly theatrical. So it was not. At that point, it was looking very plastic for me. But the characters, all of them, the dad played his role well. He was not. He didn't want no troubles. He was just on his own in his lane, and he played the role pretty well. Let's talk about the pros and cons in the story. Are there pros? The pros outweigh the cons. I'm telling you, the pros outweigh the cons because there are more nice and good sides in the movie than there are bad sides in the movie or downsides in the movie. And I'm gonna rate the movie a good 8 out of 10, and this is why. This is why I'm gonna rate the movie a good 8 out of 10. The storyline, one of the things that did it for me, the characters, they embodied their roles properly. Um, what else? What else did it for me? The moral in the story, the take home message, because when I watch especially Nollywood dramas, I want to see, okay, what's the take home message at the end of the day? Yes, I'm entertained. What's the take home message? I loved the message because most of us find ourselves lost in situations like this, and you can relate, and it's a point out to say, oh, you need to step back and try to also look out for yourself as you try to look out for others. Do not neglect or forsake yourself. So I like to take home. I like to take home. What else do I like? Yeah, let's talk about the downsides. Like I said, one of the downsides to me, one of the what didn't do it for me, one of the things I didn't really like about the movie was um the sister, how she was, sometimes she was very histrionic and melodramatic. She was doing too much sometimes, so it was giving fake. It was not giving real. Sometimes it was just like, you know how it is, like, just just be you, like, pretend you're in a situation where you're the sister to this person who is always sacrificing themselves and whatever, and just, make it real, but like it was kind of plastic at some point. Then another thing that stood out for me, I didn't say this, was the fact that Uche picked a sister who has an uncanny resemblance with her. Like the resemblance was good. When I saw it, I'm like, yes, I lie. I like the resemblance. So it was easy to pick out the girl as Uche's sister. So we didn't have to do too much. So it sold the story better because, yeah, the resemblance was there. So that's another thing. Yeah, apart from the plastic part, what else? I think overall it was a good movie, and I will indulge you to watch it. I will also encourage you. I will encourage you to watch it. I mean, I will also um encourage you to pay attention to the moral in the story because it has a good message in it. And yeah, this is my review on the Uche Montana's Monica. So you can go ahead and see the movie. I enjoyed the movie, every bit of it. Beautiful movie, I must say. Kudos to Uche Montana for a flawless, fluid delivery and a storyline that came from heaven because it was good. And the channel to which she delivered it was also seamless. So go watch the movie. Yeah. And I'll also be reviewing the part two, so you might as well come back for it. I'll see y'all in part two.